Today is October 11th, 8:07 a.m. I'm going to do the bus approach A column unofficially. Okay, so as I approach my bus, I'm looking at the bus. The bus is level, it's not leaning. There's no puddles on the ground indicating any leaks. As I approach the bus, I have my 3 amber clearance lights. They're not cracked, damaged, security mounted. Then I have my school lettering. Reflective tape is legible. It's not cracked or damaged. It's security mounted. Then I have my student warning lights, which are amber in color. They're not cracked, damaged, security mounted. Then I have my student loading lights, which are red in color, and they're not cracked, damaged, security mounted. Okay. Then I have my windshield, which is not cracked, damaged, security mounted. There's no illegal stickers. Okay. And then I have my windshield wipers. They're not cracked, damaged. They're security mounted, and they are no frays on the blade itself. Okay. So the windshield security mounted. All right, so I'm going to come over here to my what are these? These are my mirrors. Okay, this is my flat mirror and my convex mirror. It's security mounted. No cracks or damages. They're clean, security mounted. Then I have my crossover mirror, which is not cracked or damaged, security mounted. It's clean. Okay. Then I have my other crossover mirror. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted. It's clean. Okay. Then I have my other my driver's side mirrors, which are the flat, the convex. They're security mounted, not cracked or damaged. It's securely mounted. It's clean. Okay. And then while I'm here, let's pop the hood latch. Okay. There we go. And then let's see. And then over here I have my passenger side amber turn signal lights, which are not cracked, damaged, security mounted. The headlamp assembly is security mounted, not cracked or damaged, security mounted. Is clean. My headlights are high-low beam, which are clear in color, not cracked, damaged, security mounted, high-low beam. Also have my 4-way hazard lights, which are not cracked or damaged, security mounted. Okay, and will be working shortly. Over here I have my other headlight assembly, which is not cracked or damaged, security mounted. I have my headlight beam, which is high-low, is clear in color. I have my other turn signal, which is also not cracked or damaged, security mounted. And also my 4-way flashers, which is also not cracked or damaged, security mounted. Okay. So now I'm going to open my hood. Okay. There's the latch. Come over here and you may see the paper in my hand, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, so just can only hold so many things one time. All right. This is my coolant reservoir. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted. It's not leaking. It's filled to the proper level. And if I were to add coolant, I would put coolant in this level thing here. Okay. Then I have my alternator. It is not cracked or damaged, security mounted. It is belt driven, no more than 3/4 inch slack of play in the belt. There's wires in the back of the alternator that would provide power for the electrical system of the bus. It's not cracked, damaged, no, it's security mounted, and there's no burning smell or anything like that. Then I have my AC compressor. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted, it's not leaking. Okay. Then I have my down here is my water pump. It is belt driven. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted. No more than 3/4 inch slack in the belts. I have 2 AC compressors. There's one on this side, one on the other side, and I'll show that in a moment. It is security mounted, not cracked, damaged, not leaking. It's belt driven. Okay. The water pump is belt driven. The alternator is belt driven. No more than 3/4 inch slack on all of those. Okay, that's all we have to mention on this side of the bus. I'm going to go over here to the driver's side of the bus. Okay, I'm starting with the top down, preferably. This is my transmission dipstick. Okay, it's not cracked or damaged, security mounted. It's not leaking, and if I were to add fluid, I would add fluid to this location by pulling the dipstick out and putting fluid in and replacing and checking the fluid that way. And then I have my engine oil dipstick. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted, not leaking. If I were to add fluid to engine oil to the engine, I would add it up here at this location by that cap. It's not cracked, damaged, security mounted, it's not leaking. Okay, then I have my air hoses and such, air, water, and fuel lines, which are these here and this one and other ones here. And they're not cracked or damaged, they're securely mounted, they're not leaking. Okay. And then I have, let's see, top down. Let's see. Here I have my fuse panel. It's not cracked, damaged, security mounted. It's not, no burning smells, no frayed wires. Okay. Then I have my air pump for the air brakes, and it's not cracked or damaged. It's security mounted, and it's not leaking. Okay. And then right here, it's also gear driven. Then I have my power steering pump, which is gear driven. It's security mounted, not cracked, damaged. It's not cracked or damaged, and it's not leaking. It's security mounted. The air pump is security mounted. Okay. Then I have my power steering reservoir. It's not cracked or damaged, at the proper level. It's not leaking, and if I were to add fluid, I'd add it at this location. Okay. Then I have my power steering hoses, which are not cracked or damaged, security mounted, not leaking. Okay, and so that's the air pump, the power steering pump. So I'm doing the power steering. So I'm going to do now the linkage is this part, and that part is the linkage for the steering system. Okay, now that I've completed the steering system, I'm going to go to the suspension system. The suspension system is starting with the spring mount, which is right here behind the steering gearbox, okay, which is also not cracked, damaged, security mount. I can't remember if I said that, but there it is. That's that. Okay. So this is the spring mount, not cracked, damaged, security mounted. It's not, no illegal welds. Then I have these leaf springs, which are not cracked, damaged, security mounted, no illegal weld. Then I have the U-bolts, which are not cracked or damaged, and they're security mounted. Okay. And then I have my shock absorber here, which is not cracked, damaged, security mounted, no leaks. Then I have my castle nut and cotter pin, which is security mounted, not cracked or damaged, no welds, but don't have to say that, but I said it anyway. Alright, so that's your cotter pin, castle nut. What else is there? Okay, so we did the suspension system, we did the engine on this side of the vehicle. So now we're going to transverse back over to the other side. Let's see, is that everything? I got that, those things there, that there. I pointed out the, yeah, okay, so let's go back over here. Okay, so back over here. So now I'm going to start with the brakes on this side here. I'm going to start with, I have the air hose, which is not cracked or damaged, security mounted, no leaking. Then I have the air chamber, come on. The air chamber, which is not cracked or damaged, security mounted, not leaking. Then I have my push rod right here, which is not cracked or damaged, security mounted. Yeah, not cracked or damaged, security mounted. Okay. Then I have my push rod here. I'm sorry, a slack adjuster, excuse me. That was the push rod. This is my slack adjuster. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted. And there's no more than 1 inch pull in that. Okay. Then that's my, okay. Then on the inside here of the inside of the dust cover, this is the sight hole for the brake linings and then the brake drum. Now, linings are not too thin. The brake drum is securely mounted, not cracked or damaged, no illegal welds, securely mounted. Okay. And I'm going to go over here to my tire. My tire is evenly worn. The sidewall is no cracks or gouges. It's smooth. It's inflated to 100 psi. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted, no leaks. Okay, don't have to say that, but I did. See, then I have my wheel rim. Okay, it's not cracked or damaged, no illegal welds. It's cracked or damaged, security mounted. It's security mounted. Okay. Then I have my lug nuts. They're security mounted, no rust behind the nuts to show that they're loose. They're not cracked or damaged, security mounted. Then I have my valve and valve stem with a cap. It's not cracked or damaged, security mounted, and there's no leaks. Okay. Then I have my wheel hub, which is not cracked or damaged, security mounted, and there's no leaks. Okay. So I've got the tire, the rim, the valve stem, the nuts, this part, the side of the tire, that tire, and that's it, I believe. I think I did about the same amount of time. Okay. So that completes column A for the bus approach for DISD as I'm in training. Thanks. Bye-bye. Or here, let me just show my little badge. Here, that's, come on. There we are, that's me. Good day, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed.